warten Ihre Befehle. Bereit zum Einsatz. Befehl zum Ausrücken. Los geht's!
Gott ist mit uns. Vorwärts zum Sieg. Los, los, los!
Die Motoren brummen und unsere Geschütze sind geladen. Wir werden den Feind mit deutscher Präzision vernichten.
Der Marschbefehl wurde erteilt.
Bereit zum Feuern auf Ihren Befehl.
Wir sind auf dem Weg.
Bereit zum Einsatz. Reparaturen gestoppt! Nicht weitergehen! Minen! Minenfeld!
Ich denke schon, in Ordnung.
Los geht's! Äußerste Vorsicht!
Kommandant? Die Gruppe ist bereit für den Einsatz. Oder will hier jemand eine Kaffeepause?
Ja? Los geht's! Bereit zum Feuern auf Ihren Befehl. Die Motoren brummen und unsere Geschütze sind geladen. Wir werden den Feind mit deutscher Präzision vernichten. Vorwärts! Feuerbereit! Die ganze Welt ist ein Arsch? Dann sind wir das Zentrum. Stopp! Minen!
Welcome back, Commanders. My name's Beth. This is another Super Sharp Shooter show, and today I'd like to show to you Episode 4 of the German campaign in Men of War 2. March 24, 1945, Wessel District, North Rhine-Westphalia. Germany, after the conclusion in the Cologne area, there was a short breathing spell. The German command used it to redeploy the severely depleted 277th Assault Engineer Battalion to the town of Wessel to make up for its losses and prepare it for further operations. But the enemy changed these plans by launching a full-scale offensive aimed at destroying the Ruhr group of German troops as a whole.
I dreamt about my mother today, which is always a bad sign. I had the same dream before that battle near Ternopil where I was. You know, anyway. And the vehicle they gave me. Look at this travesty. If it's the last hope of the motherland, there's nothing else for her to hope for. Self-propelled caterpillar crap that will fall apart at the mere sight of American tanks.
Cheer up, baby. After every February comes May, as the song says. Some days this madness will end, and you must survive. Survive to create a new Germany. We won't be here long. All this talk about us being a part of a powerful reserve and getting ready to push the enemy back over the Rhine is a bluff. That's not worth a fixed end. Be careful. Take care of yourself, my boy. You remind me of my Friedrich.
Quick!
Forgive me generously, gentlemen, but old Gottfried smells danger coming.
Yeah.
Planes are buzzing. Getting closer.
Free. Right, chaps, get the vehicle away from the bombers.
Good heavens! It's a massive raid! Everybody take cover! Spread out!
Wir werden folgen.
That wasn't so hard. Can't believe we even lost this war.
Attention, everybody. Enemy paratroopers. We must move out to the bridges over the canal to cover them. They are probably one of the enemy's priority targets, since all other crossings in the area have been destroyed. Watch your flanks. The enemy could be everywhere. They
So
are
the
also our troops in the area. They need all the support they can get. We take any stragglers and disorganized soldiers under our command. And abandoned vehicles will also be very useful to us. Let's go.
Deutsche Soldaten,
Look
zeigt,
around
was
the
ihr
map
könnt.
quickly before we start doing our thing. Our little farmstead.
The enemy controls forest
We're not
tracks
going
in
to be
the
able to,
area.
too late, we couldn't save
I
that.
didn't think the paratroopers were that numerous. We must clear the woods around us before we move to the bridges. Otherwise, they will hit us in the rear.
We might be able to save these guys.
Lead a mobile group. We need to comb the area. The enemy definitely does not have tanks. It will make the task easier.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann. Otto is no help to us here.
Guess
His vehicle will stay where it is for the time being. The
If I could get a
Americans
word in
probably have
edgeways.
plenty of grenade launchers, so it's not worth the risk.
Das Vaterland.
Right, is it my turn to talk? Thanks. So, we couldn't save that first bunch. I think we probably can save this second bunch. And they're nice guys and they deserve it, but there's paratroopers in the trees. So one of these things about, strategic things about paratroopers is, you haven't got a front line. You can't tell if they're going to be behind you or in front of you. Look at this town surrounded. Now, what I was trying to say before the storyline got in the way was, I think the primary difference between this game, Men of War 2, and the other game I play very much like it, Call to Arms Gates of Hell, is scale. They are typically the missions in Men of War 2 are much like the missions in Men of War 1, in that they're unit based. They're squad sized. In Men of War 1 they'd be squad sized because in those days computers couldn't do anything more than squad size. But today, obviously, with more powerful computers, you get all the way up to Gates of Hell, where you've got company size, where my side is like 100, 130 men. But back into Men of War 2, we're getting back to squad size and platoon size at most. I think this is actually a step forward in gameplay. The reason is, at squad size, you really micromanage. It matters what's in your inventory. You will swap guns with a dead guy. Look at these flares. These are drawing the mortars onto this guy. He's having a Pulp Fiction moment. If all those mortars landed all around me and I'm fine, because he's going to rethink his life and walk the earth.
Bereit zum Einsatz.
You hear that? There's a fight going on
So
nearby.
I've seen that anti-aircraft
Looks like
gun,
the
and obviously
paratroopers have
that's what
our
I
man
want.
pinned down in the farm stand. We must help them.
So I thought I'd capture this, but what I hadn't noticed
Wir
is that
warten auf
one
Ihre
of the men I
Befehle,
sent 2 men to capture this machine gun.
Mother God.
One of
Where
them's
the
dead.
hell did they get their vehicles and guns?
So I
I
keep
wouldn't be
ordering this machine gun
surprised
to
if
come
they learned
here.
how to drop tanks on our heads.
And back up this advance, but he's not moving and it's frustrating me. I can't work it out. Now, so the next objective is to clear the forest out of paratroopers. And I'm thinking essentially, if you look on the wherever there's a parachute, these red and white parachutes, wherever there's a parachute, there's a parachutist. That's the basic theory of this map. So we're going to sort of wander around in the jungle. But so this, and I want to flank him. See him there, Bazooka Joe?
Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant.
Now I'm ditching the HUD for this recording, or at least the HUD on the primary screen. You've got kind of commander's screen on the left.
Die Gruppe ist bereit für den Einsatz. Oder will hier jemand eine Kaffeepause?
So you can see what clicks I'm making and why.
Es ist Zeit. Los geht's.
Gone for the cinematic. Look at the warhead on the back of his bazooka. That's really quite a large, pointy one. It's not normal. Hey, throw man. And flare pistol guy. I really like the flare pistol captain, the signaller, or Gates of Hell you call him the signaller. I don't know what they call him in this one. I love the way he calls in the mortar strike. It's really powerful. So I sent over a replacement, and I've just got him to loot the body on the ground.
immer mal so ein Auto fahren.
Before he joins the team. Had a look in that box, see if there's any ammo. No, there's not. And what we're going to try and do is get an extra man over here, and I'm suggesting we take the flamethrower. And then we'll do some buddy-buddy. We'll have a spotter and a shooter. And the flamethrower will be close up. Will be the explorer, who opens up the line of sight, gets in close, and this guy, heavy machine gun, will do all the mowing down of fine American young men. And kind of buddy-buddy advance. So yeah, that's the anti-aircraft gun that I want. It's unmanned. My name on it, 20mm.
Warten auf den Befehl, den Feind zu vernichten.
I might capture that, I suppose. Maybe. Did say every vehicle counts. He's got a gun in it, so I don't want that. And where possible, I'm parking these weapon systems on the higher ground, on the, I say, hill.
Na toll, noch eine Schlacht. Das habe ich vermisst.
Kill. Now down where we're looking, down that row of houses, is the bazooka guy. He's in the second house back from us, in the far corner of it. So we've got the flank on him. See, the rifleman's found him and he's shooting at him. A long way away, he's probably not going to do much. Oh, and we found an airfield. Signaller found an airfield and called a mortar strike on it. Look at this place. Have a look at it. Two gliders, there's light air, there can be light vehicles. Under these camo tents, look. Little mortar, big mortar, cannon. Anti-tank cannon. We've got some few houses here, parachutes, there's going to be people in here.
Hey, ihr Lämmer, für uns geht's wieder zur
Parachutes,
Schlachtung.
there's going to be people in that farm as well. And that's back to the airfield.
Zu Ihren Diensten,
Oh, over here.
Kommandant.
under there, an armoured jeep with a machine gun on it, a 50 cal, and a 30 cal on a tripod, and a 50 cal on a tripod. And so capturable, decent, usable capturable weapons there. But this is why. But that's for later. This is what I'm actually. This is the guy I'm after. So I crewed the anti-aircraft gun. I'm thinking it's got explosive bullets. Won't even have to hit him. Just hit the wall near him and he'll die.
12 o'clock!
Only they don't seem very explosive, these bullets, and they're not doing anything at all. He doesn't seem to be dying. I'm a little nervous that he's going to kill us. So look, that's not all that smoke, but no shrapnel. It's not killing him. There's some promised bite to it.
Oh, damn. I'm fucked. Hey, grab your shit, let's go!
Feuern auf Ihren Befehl.
These American paratroopers are rather unkillable. Oh, he's fired a flare. Let's see what that does. That got him.
Friendlies! Damn, this day will be my new birthday! Thank you for your help, Herr Feldwebel.
Please clarify the situation. You probably know better than we do. Where did the Yankees get the vehicles? There are woods and wet fields all around, with nowhere to land. There's no way their ground forces could advance that fast and end up...
I know little more than you do, Herr Feldwebel. But where the vehicles came from, I tell you for sure. There's an old airfield nearby. It has no military significance. It was once used to train glider pilots. That's where the Yankees landed their gliders and unloaded their stuff. Our anti-aircraft battery was scattered in the area, and the tank group was stationed in the village across the highway. No gunfire could be heard. Apparently, they had been destroyed by a surprise attack. We will go with you, Herr Feldwebel.
If the whole world is an ass, we are right in the whole of it. We can't move to the bridge, leaving such a serious enemy in the rear. Herr Hauptmann, I suggest we hit the airfield and knock the Americans out of there before they gain a serious foothold. Gotti, take the reinforcements. These guys will help us.
That's right, Müller. Quickness is our trump card. Let's attack.
Right, I counted
Zu allem bereit, Kommandant.
about 15 Americans in on that airfield,
Wir sind auf dem
and
Weg.
an armoured car.
Kommandant?
So if we get this
Wir warten
overlooking
auf
the
Ihre
airfield,
Befehle, Kommandant.
that'll be our fire support. And we've got the half track with the pack on it. Now in the cutscenes, the Germans are moaning about the half track with the pack on it, but I love that vehicle. I remember when I was at school, one of the other students, he had a toy one of these. Oh, I've never seen the likes of it. And it was the same scale as all my toy soldier collection. Hey, I wanted that. I was like, that's cool, I want that. And that's a big old gun, it'll just do the job.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
I mean, you know, hit the right spot, that'll kill an Abrams still. It's a good old gun, it's not a joke. So here we go, so I've got them on the rise, don't call that hill. I've got them on the hill overlooking the airstrip. They haven't got any visuals going on in there. Just trying to get the depression angle so that I'm confident the gun can fire. Then what I thought I might do is, if you remember at the beginning of the level, the other town that the parachutists got we couldn't save, I thought I might clean that out first. I thought I might be a bit methodical and go and zap them. I'll put these guys out on some hills, just see if I can get any line of sight And any easy kills. Oh, what's that? There it is.
Der Feind wurde vernichtet.
Do you think we got him? We hit it. Do you think we killed it? It's a pretty decent cannon. Oh, I hear gunfire. Right, so that's going to be machine gunners. So I was going to send
Bereit zum Angriff.
into the town, into the village that we didn't save. They've just said. Here's
Gott
footsteps.
ist mit uns. Vorwärts zum Sieg.
Right, so let's
Alles
follow
klar.
this.
Los geht's.
This flamethrower guy. As we agreed earlier, is going to be the spotter and close range shooter to team up with the stolen Browning machine gun nest.
Vorwärts zum Ruhm.
Let's park and go on that rock. And, see what we can do with these two guys. And here's the gun team. I know that there's three on the other side of that hill they're both looking at. But I don't think we can crest it safely. I think if we walk over that hill, perhaps if we get hand grenades, but I think if we walk onto the top of that hill and start a gunfight, all hell will break loose and at least one of us, if not all of us, will get shot in the face. So here's another over hill. Oh, he has got overlook. I was trying to get him line of sight on this street. But again, I'm a bit nervous to walk him out there. I want him to kill as fast as he sees them because there's guys in these machine gun tanks.
Kommandant, wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
They don't dodge and they don't hide. They just stand there. I'm going to look on the mini-map. I think there's one more down that street that's showing up. I'm just hunting the little red dots on the mini-map. Let's see if we can get another one from here. We should be able to. Yep, engaging. I think he's dead. It's time time to start flashing them out.
Kommandant?
So we'll pop him in, and I don't have a lot of luck with flamethrower men. I really like them. I love setting everything on fire, but normally I set myself on fire and then die. That's the way it goes. Right at the beginning. So with that in mind, I thought this is the troop who's most expensive, right? Least likely to use because he's a flamethrower guy. So I'll send him in first to try my luck with him. I have managed to move myself away from the flames though. It's smart of me. Yes, clever.
Der Marschbefehl wurde erteilt.
Yeah, it's got him. He was in that bush.
Drängen wir sie um!
There's another one on the other side of this wall.
Jawohl, Befehl wird ausgeführt.
So we got him too. He shot my hat off. My hat's been shot off. I don't know if you ever played the tactical shooter Hidden and Dangerous 2. World War II, you got to play World War II SAS stories, the little SAS missions. Really good game. One of the joys of it was you could shoot people's helmets off. You know, you could actually aim carefully, and pop them in the helmet and pop it off. And it all went, I was playing it multiplayer.
Na
Ja,
toll,
super.
noch eine Schlacht.
So I was playing Hidden
Das
Dangerous
hab
2
ich
multiplayer, and some guy's walking down the street, and I shot his helmet off.
Rückt auf den angegebenen
Instead of
Platz
killing
vor.
him, and he's going after he wants his helmet back. So the player's like running, oh, there's my helmet, I'm running after to grab it. You know, all he has to do is walk up to it, press E or something, and he'll pick it up and be back on his head. And as he gets close to his helmet, I shoot the helmet, and it goes down the road. He runs after his helmet. Every time he tries to grab it, I'm shooting it. Total Clint Eastwood spaghetti western gameplay. Hidden and Dangerous 2. I'm going to try and dig it out, find a copy of it and do a retro.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
It is an absolute gem of World War II game. Just so beautifully made. You're sitting there in autumn and a leaf will sort of fall down onto you and stuff like, you know, brown leaf will just gently drift down, land on you in the middle of your sniping mission. Is great. So look, I didn't die. All that flaming, I haven't flamed myself. I'm pretty sure we've cleaned this town now. I'm confident this town is free. I'm not 100% confident, but I'm pretty confident. And what I want to do is head to the back of the airfield so that we can come in at so these guys can now pincer? Flank. These guys can flank the
Wir
airfield
warten auf Ihre
and
Befehle,
hopefully
Kommandant.
get me line of sight on a load of things for the cannon and the 20mm anti-aircraft to shoot from where they're installed on their hills.
Scheiße, mein Bein!
There's the airfield. Now look at these sandbags. There's got to be something in that. Always is.
Bereit zum Feuern auf Ihren Befehl.
What I'd like to do is to advance on that. So we're going to come in at the back of the airstrip
Deutsche
there.
Infanterie bereit zum
We
Kampf.
did get it. Look, we got it. We got it. That looks dead to me. Although not fixable either, which is a shame. So these three guys, the two guys on the machine gun pod and the flamethrower guy, I'm going to get them to come into the back of the airfield. Just check our line's good. I don't think it is. We're going to come in from the back. This is sort of halfway down. We want to go right to the far left, look, right over here on the edge of the map, so that we can shoot into the back of that sandbag emplacement where there are no sandbags. It's a C shape, so it's one of them from the rear. And we're in the rear with the gear.
Bereit zum Angriff.
Yeah, we're going to rear end that. I don't know what's in there. It's obviously a weapon system of some sort, and I'm hoping to sneak up and hand grenade, sneak up and flamethrower it, or if it's got its back to us, just massacre it with a big machine gun, something like that.
Los geht's.
I think he's got line of sight. Yeah.
Zu allem bereit,
And you'll see they'll
Kommandant.
pop into the fog of war once he's got line of sight.
Hey, ihr Lämmer. Für uns geht's wieder zur Schlachtung.
Or you could even turn around and look this way, of course. Might help, mate, if you can look at the airfield. One of the guys, look, look around, bringing the machine gun up. Oh, he's not exactly facing our way, but that's. I'd like to capture that. So what's the best way to attack it? I sort of think the machine gun would just start. Start blasting. Oh! This might not be a fair fight. So this hasn't gone the way I wanted it to. I think we're just going to have to support him. One of them is dead. Charge, let's get in there. inside it. That's a shame. No, look at them. They're dead. Alright, so that wasn't textbook, really, was it?
Ausführen.
However, it is dead. That's so we. So that's my third loss. Third dead man. Man's found his way into trouble. He's having he was having AI trouble aiming. He's trying to do the plane infantry. Stop them behind boxes. Any footsteps? Somebody's around.
Bringen wir sie um!
Here he comes. Now he seems to be out of range. Look. So I want him to keep advancing. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Get into it.
We got him on the run now.
Get into range. That's it. You keep coming closer.
Die Gruppe ist bereit für
Should
den
have rushed
Einsatz.
him when he was reloading,
Oder
I
will hier
suppose.
jemand eine Kaffeepause? Deutsche Infanterie
And now we've
bereit zum
got
Kampf.
line of sight. You see that our weapon systems are just going to massacre these guys. We've got big guns overwatching them.
Die Gruppe ist bereit für den Einsatz. Oder will hier jemand eine Kaffeepause?
Hold the old mortars in. Love that. In the original games, you'd have to do that manually. There's no way the AI would ever have called in it.
Melde mich, Herr
Called in
Offizier.
mortar strikes for you. I don't think they even do it in Gates of Hell. I think that's a little improvement from Men of War 2.
Gott ist mit uns.
There are quite a few engine improvements. I am when I go back and play Gates of Hell now, which I will, there's going to be another expansion pack for Gates of Hell, which hopefully will be British. Me being British, I obviously want to do that one a lot. And Gates of Hell do the history on the missions a lot better than Men of War does. A lot better. But the missions themselves are not as good.
Feuert auf der Deckung! Ziehen genauer!
Where the hell have you been before? Hey, over here!
Oscar? Ludwig! Fegelein's killed. Why on earth?
That's not our tank. It's captured by the Americans. Otto, destroy it, quick, or it will crush us all.
Apparently, there are Americans in the village across the highway too. How many, I wonder? We've got to drive them away. Let's act carefully. We don't know how many of them there are, or what they are armed with.
So the other big difference I'm noticing between Gates of Hell and this,
Kommandant?
Look at how practical they are, putting everything to work. A column? More yank tricks?
I guess not this time. Friendlies, right? Hey, wait! Look who's here! An old acquaintance! Alive?
Affirmative, Herr Feldwebel. I'm glad to see you too. I'm still alive, but my boys burned. There was nothing to bury. I was reappointed tank commander. We fought off the paratroopers with difficulty. We assembled a battle group consisting of everyone we could get our hands on and sent it to cover.
Not everyone. Well, our objectives are the same. Let's combine our efforts. We've got to knock the enemy off the crossing, no matter what it costs us. Judging by the roaring cannonades, the front's getting closer. There's no other crossing in the area, and our retreating troops will be trapped if we don't get...
I will be glad to interact with you again, Herr Feldwebel.
right, I'm just going to send all the guys to pick up all the weapon systems
Let's
around the
move to the
airbase and
cannon.
bring them back up
The
here.
enemy is waiting for us, fully armed.
As I was saying about Gates of Hell, the
Setzen Sie sich ans Steuer.
don't they just go on?
Sie geben den Befehl und wir werden folgen.
The amount capturing of
Jawohl,
vehicles.
Befehl wird ausgeführt.
In all the games I've probably captured 3 vehicles
Sagen Sie mir nur, was ich
in Men of War
zerstören
2
soll.
so far. I clicked on get 2 men to get the
Alles
mortar,
klar, los
and they
geht's.
found some tiny mortar and not taking the big one. Yeah, look, mortar. Idiot.
Der Feind hat
Idiot.
zu Ihren
Mortar.
Diensten,
Introduce
Kommandant.
yourselves to each other. Yeah.
Die Motoren brummen und unsere Geschütze sind geladen. Wir werden den Feind mit deutscher Präzision vernichten.
Well, in Gates of Hell, I spend. It adds about an hour to my every gameplay playthrough of me just endlessly capturing and repairing almost every vehicle that I kill is a capture and repair. It's very rare, in fact,
Ich übernehme das Kommando über den Wagen.
that I don't capture and repair that a vehicle gets past me. It definitely puts I can put an hour on my gameplay just using the spanner on vehicles, and then they've got it so that you have to, your repair pack's got limited use, and you have to go and get another one. And
Zu allem bereit, Kommandant.
so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I prefer this one, where I almost never get a vehicle to repair. And at least that way, my game playthroughs are by my standards, pretty quick. And when I do get one, it's a big thing. I got that Pershing the other day. That was a big thing.
Drückt auf den angegebenen Platz vor.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely nicking vehicles is definitely a part of the game I enjoy a lot. So I don't know if there's something that if they'll patch this to make the vehicles more survivable, so I can repair more of them.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant.
We'll see. Alright, so a bit of a weapons dumplet, and then we'll get a formation going. We'll get lines, which will be infantry spotting, backed up by machine guns, backed up by cannons, backed up by tanks, backed up by mortars, backed up by ammunition trucks. Now that'll be the formation, and then we'll just advance it. Before we do that, we're going to have to clean out this little farmstead on the left here that they're all pointing their guns at. Once we've got all the weapon systems, once we've got everything, which are not there yet. These are the ammo trucks. These are automatic. You can't see them because I
Befehle verstanden.
haven't got the HUD on. But if you look on the commander's scan down in the left corner, you should see that they've got an automatic resupply radius like a normal ammo truck.
Auf in die Schlacht, Kameraden! Deutsche Soldaten, zeigt, was ihr könnt. Ich brauche Munition!
So I picked out all the guys with the infantry with the worst guns. Go and grab a machine gun. Now this guy's going all the way. Remember that machine gun we got lost in the flak fight here? Yeah, so I've sent him to go and get that.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
I can. We'll use it. But there's also the other mortar I want to pick up. And, as I said, once I've got a little formation going, we'll make some progress.
Bereit zum Einsatz.
Bereit zum Feuern auf Ihren Befehl.
Right,
Wir sind auf dem Weg.
Fascinating as it is to watch you boys. So I'll leave you to it. And, have a look around. So yeah, him. There.
Vorwärts zum Ruhm. Bereit.
Tempted to send a tank into town to just sort of flank of him.
Nehmen Sie die Waffe.
Don't really feel confident sending tanks first because they're quite valuable assets. And frankly, they're the more survivable than a lone infantryman. Well, not a whole lot more. If they're up against the wrong weapon system, they're no more survivable than anything
Sagen
else.
Sie mir nur, was ich zerstören soll.
Alright, so what we've got to get just where we're going.
Kommandant, wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
First, we're going to take the Crossroads just behind us.
Die Gruppe ist bereit für den Einsatz. Oder will hier jemand eine Kaffeepause?
All the way across, so
Kommandant,
looking forward
wie
here.
lauten Ihre Befehle?
Parachutes means people there. Parachutes there, and sandbags means there's some kind of emplacement.
Warten auf den Befehl, den Feind zu
Parachutes, more
vernichten.
troops, emplacement there.
Da sind sie schon!
Another emplacement. Another bunker. Look at these pontoon bridges, look. They're on they're floating on dinghies. And they move. They move. You'll see when we get close to them.
Zu
They kind of
allem
move
bereit,
in they
Kommandant.
rise and jiggle in the waves.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant.
That's pretty much all there is to see on this map that we haven't seen. Once we get to there, I think we've cleaned it. If we go close up with this bridge, you see it. You can see it moving. Right, so going up here, this crossroads right here, that's what we've got to capture next. That's our next objective. So get the formation going. All the weapons should be here by now. So get them formed up, and so let's grab the mortar. Look.
Feindliche Infanterie! Feuer!
Ja, Kommandant. Wir befolgen Ihre Befehle bis zu unserem letzten Atemzug.
I thought I'd send him round the flank of the town.
Rückt auf den angegebenen Platz vor.
Not so much in the town, but just round the flank where he can hold down lanes of fire.
Verstanden.
Because he's in bazooka range of that town. He might not be in grenade range, but he's definitely in bazooka
Wir sind
range.
gleich da.
We have seen guys with bazookas, and we have seen guys with cannons. I presume they've all got grenades. Oh, who are you? There's a race to kill him before the mortar got him. We've got two mortars. One of the mortars, the little one, only has incendiary bombs. And only has like 12 of them. And I can't get him to reload from the ammo trucks. The other guy's got obviously big HE. And then we've got the guy, the flare pistol, who calls in mortar strikes. So we've got quite a lot of mortar action. I thought, I don't want to go much further than this. Like, I don't want to go across that crossroads. Objective is this crossroads. I don't know what's on the other side. It could be cannons, it could be bazookas.
Befehl wird ausgeführt.
Get him to back up. He can hold this spot. Just too chicken. So we'll get me some support troops. Look on the command screen down the left. Bring up the
Bereit zum Einsatz.
bringing up the big guns first. This is just because I need it fast. I need him to get support fast, and it's exposed up there on his own. Bringing up the Tiger and the
Uns geht's wieder zur Schlachtung.
half-track pack.
Befehle
The
verstanden.
big guns, cannons, the anti-aircraft guns, the
Wir
machine
warten auf
guns,
Ihre Befehle, Kommandant.
mortars, and finally some infantry, including the signaller. And we'll get them to take the lead. That's
Die
in good
Gruppe ist
order.
bereit für den Einsatz. Oder will hier jemand eine Kaffeepause? Verstanden.
Bereit zum Einsatz.
Oh, we need to bring up the ammo trucks as well. So all of these people are in supply.
Befehl zum Ausrücken.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant.
And I'm just nibbling it. I'm not advancing them big long swathes at a time. Just nibbling, 20 yards, 30 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, 10 yards. So that when we do make contact, most of these weapons will be in range and ready to fire.
Kommandant?
Advancing in good, solid formation.
Na toll, noch eine Schlacht. Das habe ich vermisst.
So our objective is the Crossroads, 30 or 40 feet away. There's probably somebody hiding in the bushes, something like that. Frankly, anything that pops up is going to be in range of every one of these weapons. Even submachine guns. Mortars are going to rain down on it, cannons are going to hit it in the face, bullets are going to riddle it.
Wir warten auf Ihre Befehle, Kommandant.
Which is strong battle formation.
Bereit zum Einsatz. Verstanden. Angriff!
Just sorting out so we get our infantry all together and in a little squad.
Ja.
Die Gruppe ist bereit für den Einsatz. Oder will hier jemand eine Kaffeepause? Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant.
Right. We're supposed to be taking the Crossroads, why isn't it triggered?
Kommandant, wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Right, so we've got it.
Hey, ihr Lämmer. Für uns geht's wieder zur Schlachtung.
Sketchy.
Bereit zum Feuern auf Ihren Befehl.
It's in the suicide squad. It's quite a healthy suicide squad, look. A goodly number of them. Germany's most dangerous men. Might have to play the German national anthem. Hang on. Okay.
Bereit zum Einsatz. Sie geben den Befehl und wir werden folgen. Los geht's!
Germany's finest.
Melde mich, Herr Offizier. Verstanden. Ausführen. Die deutsche Infanterie ist immer bereit.
Kommandant, wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Die Motoren brummen und unsere Geschütze sind geladen. Wir werden den Feind mit deutscher Präzision vernichten.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Befehle verstanden.
Bereit zum Feuern auf Ihren Befehl. Allzeit bereit. Jawohl, Kommandant.
There. Now, if you're not feeling all proud and Teutonic, you should be.
Es ist Zeit. Los geht's.
Right, I think
The Yankees have taken over our anti-aircraft guns. This is very bad. They have a lot of vehicles at their disposal that they brought with them. We must act carefully. The positions could be mined.
I think by could be mined he means will be mined.
Kommandant? Bereit zum Feuern auf Ihren Befehl.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how close I can get before the weapon systems start firing on me. I don't know how close I can get before I hit a landmine.
Ja, Kommandant. Wir befolgen Ihre Befehle bis zu unserem letzten Atemzug.
We're going to do it in the Tiger.
Die ganze
Pretty
Welt ist
so, I
ein
think, you know, if we
Dann
just
sind wir das Zentrum.
he's the hardest unit,
Befehle verstanden. Der Marschbefehl wurde erteilt.
at least well, the one I'd least like to lose. So we'll send him in first. See what he can find out. Essentially, he's got a big gun, and I want him to see that bunker, the concrete bunker. I want him to be sniping. There's the somewhere down by the bridge. There's the anti-aircraft tank, the Whirlwind. We can spot him, Tiger, and just rip it to pieces.
Zu allem bereit, Kommandant.
He's definitely got the best siege
Jawohl,
weapons,
Kommandant.
and he's got the best armour too. I think he should be the spearhead. We'll just get everybody sorted out. And we'll move the formation.
Ja, Kommandant. Wir befolgen Ihre Befehle bis zu unserem letzten Atemzug.
If you have a look at the commander screen, you'll see like I'm aiming the Tiger at that bunker along the top end of the road on the right hand side. And I'm trying to get the shots in the window. It's not very comfortable about letting me aim through the window. But that's what I'm going for. So I'll be here all day trying to blow up the reinforced concrete. I don't think we'll ever smash it. If I can get just one shot in the window, that'd like kill everything in the room, wouldn't it? I don't know how many rooms are in there. That'll be pretty devastating. As long as we're pinpoint accurate. But I'm not sure I'm getting the angle. I think there's something in the way. So I'm going to move them up for some high ground. Again, a little bit nerve-wracking because I don't know what I'm driving into. I haven't got line of sight on any enemies. It is clearly a very fortified place. Tank traps in the road. Pillboxes presumably were ours once. There's ammunition in these boxes. The crates I've moused over them there, so grenades, machine gun bullets, sticks of dynamite, that sort of thing. So I'm pretty convinced it's occupied. And not only that, I'm pretty convinced there's weapon systems out there that'll give me a really hard time if they surprise me. The other thing is that you're not seeing without the mini-map up is all these aeroplane noises that are droning on and have been the whole time are occasionally backed up by spotter planes flying over our head. Now, our anti-aircraft gun sometimes takes a pop at them, sometimes doesn't, but it hasn't brought anything down yet. I thought I'd try and blow up the tank traps with the Tigers, 88. Nah, not happening. Now, somewhere, see sandbags, I'm going to blow up where the sandbags are because I figured there's something behind the sandbags and that's why they're there. And the other thing I want to do is outside of my line of sight, around there somewhere, I can't remember where exactly, was the anti-aircraft tank. Somewhere about here, so I thought I'd spam some shots off in here on the off chance that I could just blow him up in the dark. I know he's here somewhere, but I haven't got line of sight on him. I mean, I can't kill him. Now, what's joyful in Men of War 2 is that the tanks, particularly the 88 guns, seems to have a more realistic range on them. You know, that 88 gun should easily be able to shoot a mile and kill another tank. And it's always a little frustrating in the old game when after sort of 120 meters it was out of range and couldn't shoot, couldn't kill anything. Oh, hello. What are you talking about? So I am playing this on realism mode, which does give them ranges and armor penetration stuff. But it's still an 88 gun. I'm much happier with the way range is calculated in this version of the game. This latest version of the game. And it's comfortable to be back to old. I don't like the mechanics. I don't like the hit point mechanics. My vehicles die too easily. They're gradually getting eroded to the point where they die with every hit they take. While in the previous titles, if you weren't penetrated, it didn't bother you. You can endlessly be repaired and yeah, swings and roundabouts. I can't tell you which is best, which is worse. I think they're different. But all in all, it's the same game. You know what you're doing in this game. Alright, so move the formation up. Again, I'll let you know when I engage, I want to engage all weapons all at once. Never want to be in a tank duel. I always want to be in a swarm.
Zu allem bereit, Kommandant. Hey, ihr Lämmer, für uns geht's wieder zur Schlachtung. Bereit zum Einsatz.
Ich komme in Bewegung!
So slow and steady. So just keep moving the killer formation. That's the way to take minimum casualties.
Und wir werden folgen. Ein Befehl ist ein Befehl.
So I've got the machine gun marching up with them just because I've got them all boxed into the same group. And I thought, well, you know, actually they can go up with him, but he can't belly crawl, can he? So they're all stealthing up in belly crawl. When you're in belly crawl mode, you've got a higher stealth score. Enemies don't spot you. You can get a lot close to them and you'll spot them first.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant. Verstanden. Jawohl, Kommandant. Kommandant, wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant. Die ganze Welt ist ein Arsch? Dann sind wir das Zentrum. Wir sind auf dem Weg. Wir sind auf dem Vormarsch. Die deutsche Infanterie ist immer bereit.
Jawohl, Kommandant. Wir warten auf Ihre Befehle, Kommandant.
So if you look on the command screen, look, I'm getting the infantry to belly crawl up, giving the orders. At the moment I'm sending them all up ahead, but there's a minefield there, there could be tanks and God knows what else out there. So I'm going to start not sending them all out there, sending them in like ones and twos. Generally trying to lower my ability to lose men. Look, he's got a Bren, the German Bren. So Bren gun is a Czech gun. I'm pretty sure to get the license. Alright, here we go. Right, so that means mines. We all agree? Mines? We're all like deeply aware. He said there'd be mines. There's a mine. We're expecting there to be mines. There's a sign that says mines. We're all agreed, yeah? I don't really want to go past this point.
Die Motoren brummen und unsere Geschütze sind geladen. Wir werden den Feind mit deutscher Präzision vernichten.
Der Marschbefehl wurde erteilt.
Bereit zum Feuern auf Ihren Befehl.
You know, I don't really want to take humans or vehicles past this point, to be honest. I'm a bit stumped now. So what I've been doing is I've looked in all the vehicles, like on my commander menu. You'll see what I'm doing. I'm looking at all the vehicles all around the map, seeing if anyone's got one of those mine detectors, and no one has.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
So I'm kind of a bit uncertain as where to go with this. Now we're in range of this concrete bunker on the right hand side of the road, just up there. You can see the dead bodies. That shelling it through the windows and stuff worked. I don't know if they're all dead in there, but certainly a lot of them are. And I'm using him to spot. This is my advanced spotter. Sacrificial guy, all on his own. His job is to find me targets.
Zu allem bereit, Kommandant. Deutsche Infanterie bereit zum Kampf. Sagen Sie mir nur,
Yes, all this road, it turns out, spoiler, has got anti-personnel mines on it. And the other road, spoiler, it's got anti-tank mines on it. Just look at the bridge move.
Bereit zum Angriff.
Cool, eh? Good attention to detail.
Befehle verstanden.
So that road there, that's got anti-tank mines, and the other one, the mud road to the ford's got anti-personnel mines. So when I replay this in the future, I'll know where to send my troops. Of course, right now, I haven't worked that out. Quite worked out what's going on with the mines. Yeah, so that's the editor giving you a little spoil.
Wir warten auf Ihre
We still
Befehle.
haven't found him, have we? Still haven't got eyeballs on the anti-aircraft gun on the Whirlpool.
Deutsche Soldaten, zeigt, was ihr könnt.
And whatever's on that hill hasn't been dealt with. Oh, we're in line of sight. Look, they've appeared.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Out of the fog of war, they shut. Yeah. So the mortar's going to strike him. I hope. One of them's dead. It looks like they found the Whirlpool nerfer as well. But I chickened it. The guy who was spotting I made run off.
Auf Ihren Befehl.
As soon as you saw all those guns pointing at him, he kind of decided to. He needed the toilet. He went looking for one.
Verstanden. Ausführen.
Right, so this is danger. What I'd love is for one of my mortar shells to land inside that open top turret, kill all the infantry, and then be able to capture it. Now these little flashing lights, you see the white flashing lights? That's possible contacts. That's, we think we can hear something in the fog of war, and you get that little kind of fairy light flashing. Right, I got the 88. shoot him in the end. It's fun.
Es ist Zeit. Los geht's.
Right, let's see what you can see this time, mate. Have you killed everything? No, he's found the crew. Look, that's the crew out of the. He's doomed, isn't he? You're in a lot of trouble there, mate.
Jawohl. Befehl wird ausgeführt. Rückt auf den angegebenen Platz vor.
I'm not happy about advancing. There's a flipping minefield still.
Los geht's.
Don't want to bring my formation any closer.
Befehl wird ausgeführt. Alles klar. Los geht's.
Let's get hidden behind there and see if we've opened anything up yet. What can we see? Oh, found something. The mortars are firing. Ah, him over there. Bazooka guy. Somebody over there. The mortars are hunting him. Obviously quite a long way. Mortars aren't significantly less accurate at this range. I can really see the difference in for most of the game they've been pretty much popping wherever they shoot at in the first one or two shots. Ah, it's an anti-aircraft gun. I'd like to capture that. And proper grey. Is that they call it a greyhound? I think they do. So he's concerning me. He's kind of making me panic a little. I'm gonna get the Tiger to come out and get that. I know he's going to minefield, but I want him to. Oh, I want him to hit a landmine. Oh, he's only tracked, so it's not the end of the world. Get to fixing the track and hopefully shoot the. Now, the reason I wasn't too scared is what you probably missed without looking closely at the commander's screen, is that he's already driven over a load of anti-personnel mines, and they didn't really hurt his tank. So, you know, with that in mind, I'm a little less scared of driving the Tiger in. Have you got him? There you go, look at them on the commander's screen. Those are the anti-personnel mines, and they're really not doing very much to that tank. They had a big mess in the road, but tank's just driven through them unscathed. So that's the way in for vehicles. He's cleared the path. Now that's a lot more serious. What you can't see without the HUD up is exactly how many hit points this tank's got left now. It's about 2 out of 100, and most of the crew are dead. So that first mine just tracked it. The second mine killed 3 out of 5 crew members and almost scrapped the tank entirely. Basically, any hit on that tank bazooka, gun shell, mortar landing on it, anything like that, it's dead. It's now kind of it's got the 88. It can shoot from. It can probably still get hits, you know, from a long range as long as no one sees it first. So that pretty much guttingly, pretty much turned that into destroyed the Tiger. Damn it! Yeah, after all those mine symbols, I still did it. Talking of which, after all these mine symbols, I'm going to drive this guy down the mined road. I figure if he follows in the path that the tank went, he'll make it through alive. Not only will he make it through alive, but the anti-tank cannon I'm bringing with him will make it through alive. Recipe for disaster? Find out more. Keep watching. I'm manually driving this one. So you can see those little, just before the parachute on the road here, right here, that's where the last mines went off. So I think we're through it now. I think there is no mine. So I'll just click him up here. I won't bother manual driving anymore. So that's the way through. I think we can do that. I've brought this truck with the anti-aircraft gun as well. I think he can go through. I'll manually drive him. In fact, I'll just click. No, 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 no. Ouch. I think he's dead. I think, in fact, those two dead bodies are what came out of the truck. Now, so I'm going to risk him. He get through. I'm going to lose the gun. I think they're going to make it. Let's go.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
I'll get these guys deployed on.
Warten auf den Befehl, den Feind zu vernichten. Heilen und nachladen.
Looks like they found something. Don't know what. Can't see from here.
Kommandant?
Yeah, capture that.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant.
Ah, there's somebody in there.
The crossing is under our control. Take up defense. Don't withdraw without orders. Müller, assign men. We also need to set up a barrier near the airfield. These are obviously not the last paratroopers in the area.
Right, all my heavy equipment, you know, the anti-tank and tanks, is a long way from here, and they're on the other side of the minefield. So what I'll do is I'll send all the light stuff that I can, all the machine guns, I mean, 50 cals,
It looks like
good
the
against some kind of
Americans are
armour.
very close.
That's
There's
a lot of
reason
armour.
they're in such a hurry. They were hit even harder than we were. Will we live to see another day, I wonder?
In blue on the mini-map, that I've taken away from you, essentially coming from the other end of, across the river, the other end of this road, is a convoy of German vehicles.
Allzeit bereit.
I'm going to drop these guys down, that's where they said they wanted them. I'm pretty unconfident about my defending the rear back there. I don't think I've got no anti-tank essentially up that way. No, don't shoot that. That's your own guy, you fool. I got a bit trigger happy there. I thought he was American. I'm pretty sure I shot him, and that the game wouldn't let me friendly fire. That's what I look at this guy reversing. He's decided that the way to backwards is the new forwards. That's how you drive. I say they taught me to drive at school. That's how my mum drives. We all drive like that where I'm from.
Bereit zum Einsatz.
Right, I'm sending that guy over to capture the bunker. And when he gets in it, I'm going to get him to fortify it.
Wir warten auf Ihre Befehle, Kommandant.
I'm going to fortify this side of the river. So bunker guys, my infantry guy's going to get in the bunker. I just sort of think bunkers are really strong in the other games. I don't know if they're as strong in this version of the game. They're really strong in Gates of Hell and Men of War 1 and stuff like that. But you get your guy in there and they just never winkling him out.
Die Gruppe ist bereit für den Einsatz. Oder will hier jemand eine
He wants me to
Kaffeepause?
capture have at least one anti-aircraft gun, so capture that. I'll stick one man on it. And I'll just
Die
watch
geben
what
den
these guys
Befehl
do,
und
just to
wir
give us
werden folgen.
a good understanding of the map. So that's my
Für uns
rear
geht's
defence.
wieder zur Schlachtung.
I think it's weak. I think one tank, and they're just going to roll it.
Für das Vaterland.
And there you go. I don't know where these guys came from. Where they got probably came from Cologne and are going to, I don't know, Berlin. Who knows?
Wir warten auf Ihre Befehle.
But this episode is very much the retreat from Cologne.
Gehen wir rein. Nur keine Scheu.
Look at this tank. Look at this one. It's a captured BT5, BT7. I don't know. You tell me. So it's got German marking on it. Another guy off to claim another bunker. As I say, I haven't just put the men in the bunker. I pressed the fortify button. And while I'm at it, I'm going to fortify all of these guns. Look, I'm going to press add fortifications. If you look on the commander's screen, I'm doing it now. Pressing the fortify button, pressing the camouflage button on all my tanks, on all my gun emplacements.
Kommandant, wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
So they're all getting sandbagged up. They're all getting hiding under bushes.
Sie geben den Befehl und wir werden folgen.
Everybody's digging in.
Die Motoren brummen und unsere Geschütze sind geladen. Wir werden den Feind mit deutscher Präzision vernichten. Die deutsche Infanterie ist immer bereit. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle? Kommandant? Melde mich, Herr Offizier.
Oh yeah, and I'm also dropping off the ammo truck. Can drop off an ammunition can not just sandbag itself, but it can drop off an ammunition tent that supplies with ammunition anyone that's near it.
Enemy tanks. Lieutenant Kerr, don't get distracted by
So I
infantry.
guess.
Stop the armored vehicles at all costs.
I see those yellow lights in the fog of war. That's enemies that we haven't yet seen that we can hear. So they're here. They're here. Yeah, those yellow lights aren't explosions. They're maybe they are. Look at this guy. Chaos. Look at him. Can't cope with him, can they? Look, he's too fast for him. Oh, they can cope with him. Now, what say you? I say that bridge is now blocked. What else is out here? Oh, that's the other captured anti-aircraft. Didn't get around to liberating that. There's my German tanks. It hasn't worked out that that's not the way. Easy 8. So those I think are Italian tanks. Phew.
How many more losses must there be for all this to stop?
Wait, he's alive but unconscious.
I don't know who they're talking about, by the way, who's alive and not dead. There he is, look, under his camouflage. Under his... in their camouflage bunker. Notice this is poorly set up, look, the gun doesn't face down the road. Nor can it, because in its bunker.
Zu allem bereit, Kommandant.
And his sandbags are facing the wrong direction too. Very shabbily done there, sorry about that. Done that better. Called the mortars in, good. Here comes another Shermie. Seems very angry. That's quite good, that. Nice destruction.
Right, Hauptmann. There's an intense fight in the rear. It looks like the paratroopers are trying to make it easier for their troops by straddling the highway and cutting off our escape route.
I wish I was wrong, Feldwebel. We have no choice. We must pull back while the going is good. We've done all we could. We'll leave the...
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann. The sappers will plant mines on the bridge. It will delay the tanks.
Damn it! The self-propelled gun is almost out of ammo, and at the worst possible moment!
I'm sure there's some kind of ammo depot around here. We need to find it.
I'm thinking it's back in that village we captured quite early on and cleared the forest before we went onto the airfield. I think that's the ammunition depot. That's a Pershing, isn't it? Where is that? Dead in front of me? Yeah, it is. Is it?
Die Gruppe ist bereit für den Einsatz. Oder will hier jemand eine Kaffeepause?
The Tiger's doing alright because it's a one-hit wonder currently. Nothing, no one's even shot at it. An anti-tank rifle right now, take it out.
Die Gruppe ist bereit für den Einsatz. Oder will hier jemand eine Kaffeepause?
Right, tanks escaped. He's gonna hold the line.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant. Vorwärts zum Ruhm! Hey, ihr Lämmer! Für uns geht's wieder zur Schlachtung.
Ja, Kommandant. Wir befolgen Ihre Befehle bis zu unserem letzten Atemzug. Befehl
Touch
auf-
wood, you know. I think that tiger survived.
Bereit zum Einsatz.
I thought he was done when he hit that second mine. And only had like 5 hit points to his name. Thought that's basically him done. But not only has he survived, but since being in that very poor state, he's got a load of kills. Looks to me, mind you, the other tank blew up at this point, so might be speaking too soon, but it looks to me like he's getting out alive. I'm pleased about it.
Befehle verstanden.
I'm also quite pleased if you've watched this far. Thanks for coming. I love having viewers. Thank you. Alright folks, stand by for some more retro mods on Gates of Hell and yet more Men of War. Oh, watch this. After I say, get a bit, but it was all for nothing. Oh no, they're fine. Bombs don't hurt them. Well, bombs don't hurt
Too
most.
many deaths for one day. Let's pick up all the wounded and leave before the planes come back. There's got to be a goddamn hospital somewhere. Let's move. We'll help the wounded on the move. The guys won't be able to restrain the Yankees much longer.